So Boston had itself a 4-game win streak. 4-game win streak. And all of that snapped in a blink of a Tuukka Rask missed save. As Tuukka Rask been awful all season. And Boston turned to him and he couldn't continue the winning streak. So they start him again. Why not? Against, one of the best offensive teams in the league. The best the NHL has to offer. The top 2 scoring threats in the NHL. Well, at least Boston gets Brad Marchand and David Backes back. That's a help. No David Krejci for the night. No Jake DeBrusk. Both of those are out with injuries. Ryan Spooner's back, so yay there, I guess. So it's Boston taking on Tampa Bay, the pride of the Atlantic Division. And hopefully we might be able to see a turn for the Bruins on the Bruins Recap Show. So as we mentioned earlier, it is 2U's 2K's Tuukka Rask, the awful starting goaltender for Boston. He takes on one of the best goaltenders in the East and in the NHL right now, in Andrei Vasilevskiy. And Boston starts the scoring party out early in the first period, no less. As Charlie McAvoy gets a nice feed from David Pastrnak, who was set up from Brad Marchand, finds it over, rips it through, and puts it in the back of the net. But wait, Steve Kazari initially says no goal, because he's Steve Kazari and he's a fucking moron. They go to video review, no goaltender interference. What are you thinking about, Kazari? Dummy. So, no goal on the review, as Boston had to challenge it to prove that Steve Kazari is more of an idiot than he normally is. Charlie McAvoy getting the goal, Boston up 1-0. We go a little bit later in the first. Boston buzzing around the zone and just dominating the Tampa Bay Lightning here in the first 35 minutes of this game, I'd say. As Danton Heinen will bring it in. He finds Riley Nash, who snipes it over the glove hand of Vasilevskiy. And it's just a beautiful shot here. 2-0 Boston. To the second period we go. And in the second period, it's a 4-on-4 situation. But Boston is buzzing around that Tampa Bay zone. Just beautiful puck movement, beautiful puck control. It's just tiring out the Tampa Bay players. And it's Ryan Spooner here who's going to find Torrey Krug in front of the net. And man,
what a shot.
3-0 Boston as Torrey Krug fires the cannon. A little bit later on in the second period, Tampa Bay finally comes to life. And Tuukka Rask coming back to being Tuukka Rask. Funny thing, Boston figured out the best way to get a good performance out of Tuukka Rask is to not let him face a lot of shots. He faced about 9, maybe 12 total by the end of the second period. Anyway, Andre Suster will get a goal here for Tampa Bay. Boston running around in their zone a little bit. A rebound finds its way to Suster, and Rask just way out of position. Just unable to get there and get to the right spot, and maybe didn't even see it. I don't know. I'm tired of making excuses for Tuukka Rask. That has to be saved. 3-1 Tampa Bay. Later in the second period, a near miss here as Tyler Johnson, he goes on the net drive. Originally called a goal here, but they looked on review again and just doesn't even cross the goal line. It just hits the post and kind of skirts and stays out. So a lucky break for Tuukka Rask as he was in a not so good position as he made himself look nice and small in front of the net. We take it to the third period as Boston still has a 2-goal lead, but the Tampa Bay power play will have something to say about that, as it is Steven Stamkos who cuts that lead to a 1-goal lead, as it's a slap pass by Kucherov right over to Stamkos. No chance, wide open net. This power play, that combination is beyond deadly this season. I think they have like 86 points between the 3 players on that one line. So power play goal from Stammer, but Boston will hold on and knock off the best team in the NHL, the Tampa Bay Lightning, with Tuukka Rask, of all people, in net.
You serious?
So that makes it 5 wins in 6 games for Boston. Have we turned a corner here? We'll take it quickly to the 3 stars of the game. Star number 3 with a goal, the cannon shot from Torrey Krug. Star number 2, welcome back, 2 assists. We need you, buddy, Brad Marchand. And your number 1 star, the kid who should be considered for Rookie of the Year, with a goal and an assist tonight, Charlie McAvoy. Boston looks to continue this winning ways, maybe go 6 out of 7, as they will have a matinee game Saturday against the Philadelphia Flyers. So we'll see you then on the next Bruins Recap Show.